Hello my loves and welcome to Miss T Entertainment. Thank you so much for joining us. Now if you're new to this channel, please do feel at home. Before we go any further, please do me a favor, like this video, and if you haven't, please also do subscribe. Now before I waste any more of your time, let us get into today's video. Sadly, Takeoff from the Migos group has sadly passed away, and it was reported that it was over a game of dice, sadly, but those are rumors, no facts. But apparently that's what happened. Early this morning he was shot dead. Takeoff from the Migos has passed away after being shot and killed over a dice game in Houston. Rest in peace. There you have it. I'm gonna speak on this because I feel like I got to. I was there right next to Takeoff. They wasn't arguing about shooting dice. Quavo was pressed and Takeoff was hit by stray bullets shot for no reason. Rest in peace, Takeoff. He didn't deserve that. He was to himself the whole night. I didn't come on here for clout. I'm sad I was somebody who was out the mix the whole night get killed on accident. They wasn't arguing about dice. Takeoff wasn't even shooting with them. Said, hey. Saint had to come in here and explain. So that is here next to Takeoff. Shots just started ringing, but they were coming from somebody Migos was with, but he was shooting wild and hit Takeoff on accident, and the other niggas started shooting back, and I think he got hit again, but ultimately his own niggas killed him, because when he got hit the first time, I seen his body just drop. Quavo was plexed up over some small shit. It really wasn't worth it. Takeoff was the coolest, quietest nigga in the room the whole time. He wasn't saying a word, just chilling in the cut. He didn't even know what was going on. He just jumped up and got shot out of nowhere. Houston for sure about to be a no-fly zone because mob supposed to be protecting this artist. Like right now, I feel for Quavo. This is a lot to process and deal with and take in. It's a lot on him, I promise you. The fact that someone ends up dead over an argument about a dice game is everything that is wrong with the world. That is so true. Someone shouldn't have died. Someone should not have lost their life over this. No. It doesn't matter what game it was. No. No way you all killed a nigga over a dice game. Bro minded his business at all times, was only loyal to his gang. It's no love out here, dog. That is true. I'm pissed off that Takeoff lost his life over a dice game. You niggas effing disgust me for real. Shit is ridiculous. It is. Like, honestly, it is. I don't understand guys sometimes. Hip-hop has lost the king of flows. Rest in peace, Takeoff. One of the most unique rappers we've ever had. We've had over the last decade. Yeah, Takeoff was far too unproblematic for him to die this way. Bro just made music and kept himself to himself. Rest in peace, Takeoff. Over a game of dice too. What's wrong with people? Like, honestly, what is wrong with people? OMG, this shit is becoming too much. Haven't even gotten over my sister's demise. It was just Davido's son last night, and now Takeoff. Rest in peace to the lost souls. May they rest in peace. This was just before the shooting. He was just minding his business, as you can see. Apparently he was hit by a stray, and the altercation was started by Quavo. That's what gets me. Never in the blogs, never talking trash on interviews, literally rapped, went to work and stayed out of the way. This is really getting to me. Like someone just minding their own business. Do you all not realize these niggas changed the whole cadence of rap when they came out? Rest in peace, Takeoff. This man has been staying out of the way, keeping it minimal and minding his own business since the beginning. If that's not enough to be left alone, then I don't know. I don't care whose fault it was. I feel like the universe should be obliged to protect energies like this. Yes, me and you. But it never does. I feel like it also wants the pure ones, because those are the ones that the universe actually takes. Because that was me as well. I was like, but why? Shot and killed over a dice game, absolutely ridiculous. It never ceases to amaze me how little some people value another person's life. That is so true. That is so true. That is so true, bruh. The fact that someone ends up dead over an argument about a dice game is everything that is wrong with the world. I think I read this one, but yeah, it is. We live in a messed up world. It doesn't matter which part of the world you are in. It's all a mess, bruh. It's a lot. I don't know, but seeing a video floating around of Takeoff's lifeless body and a streaming quavo isn't something any of us needed to see. Are we so desensitized that we have to record absolutely everything? People will just wait for you to die and they will take videos. I promise you, no one will help, but all they care about is taking out their phones and capturing the moment. This is Quavo and Takeoff when they were young. May he rest in peace. Hearing Quavo screaming and crying in that video was heartbreaking. No uncle deserves to see their nephew laying in the pool of blood dead. I hope the video of his dead body gets wiped off the internet, and sending condolences to the Takeoff family and the Migos. Rest easy, Takeoff. Indeed, I really hope they take off that video, but they won't unless we report it. So the faster we do, the sooner they will take it off the internet. Hearing Quavo screaming and crying like that is so sad. Forget a rap group. Takeoff is Quavo's nephew. This is sick. Takeoff was only 28 and so talented. I really hate this. The killing of rappers is a whole pandemic on its own. Just the killing and the shootings is a pandemic on its own. Shit was set up. You think? Probably, because if he was shot from his own gang, it could have been a setup. It definitely could have been a setup. Nonetheless, this is such a tragedy. It's so sad for a young soul to depart from this world. Such a prominent time of his life, because his career was booming. He was doing so well for himself, was so talented. So condolences to all the Migos fans, to the Takeoff, to Quavo himself, because I know he is in hell right now. He is going through the most, questioning himself, asking himself a lot of questions, wishing he had not done or said certain things, wishing he had done certain things differently, punishing himself. I really pray for him that he finds healing and that people around him will help him during this difficult time. And to all the Migos fans and Takeoff fans, I really sincerely wish you well. Condolences to all of you. Now, my loves, please do let me know down below what you think of this one, and like this video. It really helps a lot for YouTube to suggest this channel to other people so that we may be discovered by new babies. And if you haven't, please also do subscribe. Now, please don't forget, go crazy on this video, share it with others, comment, subscribe, like. I will see you all in my next upload. Thank you so much for being here. It's been a really sad day. This day has